Now, if you had a childhood similar to mine, there is a good chance that you grew up watching Ben 10. Ben 10 is an amazing cartoon show that I used to watch all the time on Cartoon Network. So if you've seen the show, there's a good chance that you know what this is. Yes, this is the rust bucket, and I'm going to be attempting to build this in Lego. I'm going to try and make it fairly accurate with the limitations that I have, but let's see how well I go. Let's get into the build. Alright, here we have it. This is the finished rust bucket. Now, it took me a little while to build this, but I tried to make it as accurate as I could to the first season, and I based the figures for this and most of the actual fan off of the first episode. As you can see, we have 4 figures and 1 buildable figure and also 1 accessory that comes on the side. And well, let's get into the first character. Alright, the first one up is Ben. Now I decided to go with longer legs only because I wanted to use this dual molded sort of looking feel. That way it looks like he's got his boots and his green pants. Next we have Gwen, who has a little fire hydrant and her like blue sort of onesie look, and she has gingerish hair and just a calm expression. Here we have Big Uncle Mans. Now he has a farmer sort of like shirt on. It's like a short sleeve. He's got a laser, like an alien gun, because he's actually part of the the part of the thingy. I forgot what it's called. He got blue pants. He's got a custom Joker grey hair piece, and he's got a spanner and just a chill, sort of relaxed expression. And I think this one's pretty cool. And then our 4th figure is Ben, but in alien form. As you can see, I gave him Kai hair and just a few fire flames. And I think that one turned out the best. So here are our 4 figures. Now, they didn't come out as good as I wanted them to. As you see, well, we've also got a little box here, but they're just like prototype versions, I guess you could say. And here we have our Sentry Droid from that first episode when it came looking for the Omnitrix. This thing came after Ben and had a battle, so I decided that it'd just be fitting to have this in this set alongside the other characters. Now, to look at the rust bucket itself. Now I think this thing turned out pretty well. It's got good shaping. I think it just looks pretty decent and accurate to a decent enough extent, I think. When thinking of colours, I was not sure what sort of colour scheme I was going to go for, like if I was going to go for like a white or especially for the lines, I wasn't sure what colour to go for. So it ended up going like the tan lines. Kind of looks like the van from Breaking Bad, but I think this one looks a bit better. Not that it's too flashy or anything. As you can see at the top, we got the antennas and stuff, and like the AC unit sort of thing, header thing, I think that's what you call it. And I think this thing looks pretty cool. Alright, now let's get a closer look at this thing. As you can see, with little satellite dishes and all the wires and antennas on the top. You see there's a little door on the side. As you can see, there's a few little decent details. So you can see when you open up, just like in the show, it's a bit lower down, so you have to walk up into the stairs. You can kind of see that there. We'll get a closer look in later when we actually open up the set. So if you see on the top, we can pull it open just here, like so. It comes off fairly easily. We can just put that aside for now. And then when we're looking inside here, we can see the whole setup that we've got going. As you can see, we got a little cupboard on the side. We got a little kitchen, a little sink area there. Over there we got a bunk bed. Nice like maroon carpeting. I think that looks pretty accurate, and I think it came out really well for the part. As you see through the door, you see the little stove. There's a little radio as well over there and in the front we got 2 seats and a 3rd seat in the back. It's supposed to represent the couch. I didn't have that much space because it's a pretty tight little building there, so I could only represent that by that one piece. And then here, as you can see, we're just gonna squeeze this part open, and then we can reveal a gun and a little like a few buttons and stuff there. And that's like supposed to be like a little secret compartment and another secret compartment. Speaking of those, is if you pull off this bunker bed, you actually find a little crate in there. Also, you can see a few other little things at the back there. But if you pull this out, here it is. This is what you get, a secret little crate. And inside of the crate, I put this piece, which is supposed to represent, like, I don't know. I think I thought it was like one of the other Omnitrix, like the larger one that goes across Ben's hand. I don't know really what it is meant to be, but I think it looks alright, and I'll just keep it in there for now. And you just push that back in, and you just have to slot that nicely into the hole that's there, just like so, and it fits right there nice and snug. And you just put your bunk beds back in, and then yep, there you have it. It fits right back. So it's a little cozy fit inside, but I think I got a decent amount of details put into this RV, and I think it does look really well. It does work, and you can actually fit minifigures into the seats, so that's another bonus. So you can see we can put him inside of here. There you go, he fits in there. Oh wait, it's good. Alright, yeah, see, now he's in there, nice and snug. Now he's driving the RV. The rust bucket is looking pretty cozy. I totally didn't put him on the wrong side. I only just noticed that. Oh, okay, well, whatever. We'll go with that. You see on the front, it looks not too detailed, but I added just the right amount of detail to keep it still not too crazy, but still fairly accurate. Alright, now, there's another crazy thing I added, because if you know in the show, it actually transforms this thing. The string transforms, because Max used to use it for like his spy missions and like for the agency thing. So it actually transforms, and it's actually able to like, fly and stuff. So I decided that why not add this like a little transformation accessory. So as you can see, I've put all these parts out, and you can actually attach these onto the van when you want to like change it into this like special mode. So if you take off the tire in the back, you can put on this little exhaust engine thing, and on the top, as you see, there's little clips on the side, which, oh wait, I just got the wrong one on, but you put this little like cool like blue like sort of like alien futuristic tech sort of engines to help it fly, and I think that looks really cool, as you can see. So let's put the other one on the other side. Alright, nice, there we go. And then just make sure they're in. Alright, cool, look at that, that looks pretty clean. And then we can add these little like wing things to help it like, you know, push the air when it's flying in the air. This isn't too accurate to the show as I remember, but I tried to do my best. I know this part was in the show for sure though, and it's like this little like guard thing. I'm not sure exactly what it was called, but it's like a bulldozer sort of ram thing that like comes out from the front to protect the girl and stuff. I think it looks really cool. This actually turned out alright. It's not too crazy, it's subtle, it's still able to work, and it doesn't affect the original main RV build. Well, I don't think so, at least, when it comes to the transformation. And overall, I think the rust bucket came out really well. If you guys think so as well, tell me in the comments. But yeah, just looking at this build, I think it does the trick. And with all the figures in place, you can see we can have like Gwen and Ben fighting the sentry droid, and just Ben on the side being scared as he is. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.